Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Uranium Man. We're back in Dragon Age Origins. How delightful! There's one of our old companions. I think we can't. Yeah, we can't unlock this one, which seems a bit odd and off-putting if we can't do that yet. Is there anything else we can do here? Or any other bits we can acquire? Because I think we're about to head to Ostagar next. Head there. So there's going to be a lot. This is going to be a conversation-heavy episode again. Minimal chance of death, which is a good thing, I would say.
This is a sad day. We mourn those passing into the beyond.
Yeah, because we're saying farewell to Tamlin.
You bring sad news. The Hala can sense it. They are restless and paw at the ground.
Sorry, Meryl. Dusty Scroll. That's just that's a codex.
Hello there. I don't think we've met.
Oh, okay. There's another scroll. Oh, let me interact with. Maybe I've picked up that codex elsewhere. But yeah, those are extra bits of experience. With the fact we're going to be avoiding combat where we can, getting experience elsewhere is going to be fairly important, I think. The less the less combat we're in, less fights we have, the more likely we are to survive. That's my understanding of the logic. Meryl's Aravel, but she's not here. Oh,
Very well.
another code. Oh, no. Yes, no experience for that one. Let's just have a chat with Duncan, and I think we're heading off to Ostagar.
Your keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
Yeah, I mean, there's no connection. What does this have to do with my cure?
Everything, I'm afraid. The Darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that. But it means joining us.
Can't you just give me the cure? Then I will join you.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, darling. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go?
I'd like to stay for the funeral.
We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Come then, darling.
Have we already done it?
Before the creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
Didn't we just do that? Wasn't that what the chant was over the burning? Or no? Okay, different thing. It's quite ridiculous when you've just stolen people's equipment. I think that's another reason for the Day of the Shelf Origin being the canonical one, is because that makes narrative sense with Dragon Age 2 with Meryl's character. Like, it seems to be a logical kind of why she does what she does.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I'm no friend of yours, human lord. Yeah, I think... I mean, most of the humans that I think we would have met... I'm trying to... Or actually roleplay this as well. Would have been people who weren't too friendly. But Duncan's alright. I mean, he saved us. Should I be respectful? So I don't want to do 3. Should I be respectful or just kind of a bit blunt? Let's be a bit blunt. Can we skip the introductions? It's been a long trip.
I remind you that you speak to the King of Ferelden.
Don't worry, Duncan. You must both be eager to reach your tents. Have you any news before I go?
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Hmm. You sound very confident.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Yes.
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Alas.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Quite like Arthur, who's in some of the stories is quite childlike,
What
like
the
that.
king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Maybe we should move quickly.
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual.
What do you need?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Right, there we go. We technically finished the origin at that point. Oh, and this is my spot. Oi, that's my spot. I think this is my spot. From the... so I did all the origins in the games, in the Let's Play, and I'd always end up here doing a little rap on what I thought of the origins. I'm rather disappointed that we died. That's my review. I did really badly. Oh, dear.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yes, correct. Right, so we've got Templars, because we've got various wizardy folk. I think... Win. There we go.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I've seen quite a few mages today.
The Circle sent many. Mages have always helped in past blights. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Do you know much about Darkspawn?
Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example?
We call it the Beyond, but I know of no connection.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
Well, what's the Black City? Let's
Some say
follow
the
it along.
Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
The chant, like your chantry says many things.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
I love how it starts really scientific and then it just goes, well, whatever. Kind of like, this is logically what's happened and why things are the Fade and this. Maybe scientifically is the wrong word, but kind of logically, and then it's like, well, we don't have a better explanation. At least it's some, don't you have any proper advice? No, it's a bit mean. At least it's, I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Probably, but the more I talk, the longer I live. the more likely I am to survive this. Is that? Alright, yeah, we'll have a chat with you. You are...
Any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some Darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Oh, right, yeah, you're the one of the others.
It will be done.
Crossbow.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about it?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
So what? That wouldn't frighten me.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I'll watch your back if you watch mine.
I suppose I could do that. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
So we've got a pair of archers. This is going to go well. Although, we've got Alistair and Sir Thingy. I can't remember his name. I mean, I didn't remember him, I just knew. Because they're only in this section. Spoilers.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Because I'm here to become a Grey Warden.
You're... Oh, yes, of course. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
Let me see what you've got.
Let me know what you'd like.
A better attitude, maybe. Right. So, I want to keep the crafting, I think. Something to probably use... That can go, I think. That can go, because that's basically junk. I actually should probably consider looking at what equipment I've got. Right. So, quest items, blah blah blah. New belt. +1 dexterity, that would be useful. I can't use any of these at the moment. And that's worse for me, because I don't do wizarding, but it might be worth holding on to. Okay, well,
again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Let's have a look. Let me see.
Let me know what you'd like.
Backpack. So, how much do I need? I need. Okay, I'm not going to get that then. Oh, I could actually, if I sold some of these. 24 strength. It's slightly better than the clan shield. Well, we'll sell that. That sells for a gold, and I think I just stole it from from Merrill. That's really bad. I don't need all of those. I think we'll get rid of the great sword and get rid of the mace. I only need a handful of the bows. Actually, I don't need any of these because mine's better. How's the crossbow? Well, that's slightly better, but it needs strength rather than dexterity. Yeah, I'm fairly sure I don't need all of this stuff. Maybe I shouldn't have got rid of that. Right, I can now afford the backpack. So we'll get the backpack because that gives us more space, and there's only so many you can get, if memory serves, and that's one of them. So let's grab that one.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So
it's not my thing. This character, it's really weird. Like normally I play a kind of, I can't remember the last two I did, but I think normally I'm very kind of, I play as someone who's part of the Chantry and really kind of.
You there, elf. What's your name?
Oh, it's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Elf! Elf! You're one of me! Elf!
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
I just wanted to talk.
Are you the new Grey Warden recruit? I was just walking by when I heard. It must be exciting to be so important. Wait, you aren't here to tell me I'm in trouble, are you?
What? No. Are you?
I don't think so. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
Why doesn't he react to me being an elf? It's actually slightly disappointing. Royal Enclave. You can bother Turn Loghain if you wish. I'm not entirely sure I see the point. I can't remember getting any benefit from it. There might be some experience in it. We'll get this quest.
Hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet.
This isn't good. I hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
I don't know anything about dogs.
It's not what you know so much as what you are, really. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Why do you think I could?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
How smart is the dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Yes.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. What? No. Put the muzzle on. Mara growls weakly, but does not challenge you. After you're done, he whimpers. plaintively.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
Ooh, I might be.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
See if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
I had an idea and now I can't remember what it was. Oh well. Right.
And give him the wisdom to bring us victory against the
Tranquil. Ugh. Tranquil's weird and creepy. Oh, there's Alistair.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You're a very strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Don't make it. I'm no mage.
Less being yelled at for me then. Though the day is still young. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit, the Dalish. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
Okay, frame rate's being weird, and I don't fully understand it. How could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
What can you tell me about the joining?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Yes, just recently.
I've only fought them once up close. And that was before the battles here started, which Duncan has kept me out of so far. Tell me, did you find them as monstrous as I did?
Hideous, dangerous, but killable.
You'll be at an advantage then. Most new recruits have never even seen Darkspawn. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Yeah, let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Yay, party member! Yay, someone who's kind of tanky. Right. Oh, you can have the heavy chainmail. How exciting! Oops. Gloves. Yeah, go away, tutorial. Oh, I have to. Highlighted. Like that. Defender. Okay. Whatever. Right, so that's probably worse than his current weapon. Yes. Armor. His shield is better than the clan shield. And that's armor better. The gloves, boots, and yeah, armor. Yeah, I wonder why the frame rate has suddenly decided it doesn't like me anymore. I've been having this like after it's weird. It's like with some games it does this, where it'll be going on for about it'll go on about this long. How long I've been recording for. What are we doing?
Yes?
Never mind.
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
Oh, we're just visiting Duncan, aren't we? Right. Right. I'm just gonna save, and then I'll stop the recording and start again. Okay. Oh, no, that hasn't actually stopped anything. We're still getting frame rate drops. Right. So I don't know what the reasoning is, because I mean, not having it now with Syndicate. Is it just generally games? Maybe I've got, because it's not that I've got the games in too good a condition, like too good a setup. Because one, I'm fairly sure this is what I had the first time I did when I did a Let's Play, and also it would have been like this all the way through rather than just now. I don't know.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Can we get on with this? I just kind of, yeah, he's a bit kind of like, let's just deal with this.
Yes, let us begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Surely you could have acquired some blood before now.
Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
And what comes after?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are they?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
What if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Okay. How will we find the archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Okay, find the archive, 3 vials of blood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Right. Grey Warden's cache. Yeah, I'm really intrigued as to why the why everything's a bit the frame rateage. Okay, right. Have we got any equipment? Are these better? No, they're pretty much equivalent. Okay, that's fine. jewelry. Right, yeah, I sold a big sword thing. So that's equivalent. You're probably not going to want the boots. Studded leather gloves. No. So I'll come back to you. Split mail you can use. And that's better than your studded leather. I don't think I can use it. No, I can't. There we go. Give you those boots instead. Okay, we'll stick with those. Oh yeah, they're equipment we've already looked at. Nope. Give you a crossbow, but I think we'll stick with the bow. There we go. Everyone rattling behind me. Yeah, I wonder why the frame rate's been up and down. Doesn't seem to make sense, but...
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some, goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Let me see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Oh, this is stuff I want to sell, isn't it? Maybe the gloves? They're equivalent. Right. Oh yeah, we could get some helmets. I don't really want to... I'm not a huge fan of buying things. In games, just like, oh, I might need this money for other things, like buying stuff that I'm not gonna do. Prisonnier. I remember your request.
Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
You haven't been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Why are you in there?
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
Yeah, if you weren't deserting, why sneak around the camp?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
Yes, for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
I could try being persuasive. Or I could just buy it. This might be hanged soon.
So? It's not up to me to make sure he gets fed?
Okay, well, what if I buy it?
10 silver. Well, feed him if you want to. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. just so you know.
Okay. Swapsies.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here's some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Huh. Considering where that came from, let's hope we're not the only ones in good health.
Yeah, so I assume there was an element of... yes, to keep it... undetectable. Let's save, because I don't know what's going to happen, because he might be very cross if I try and open this.
That course of action is inadvisable.
Okay, so we might have to do it another time, because we are back here when it's dark, so we may have to do it then instead. I don't know why there's frame rate issues. Like, I was thinking, oh, maybe it's like dust build-up, and the CPU is kind of slowing down intermittently. So I kind of blew the air out, blew some air in to try and remove the dust, and that's not worked. Almost seems like it's making.
Hail. Do you all have business in the wilds? The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
So I might have to have another look, maybe. Right.
Right.
Yes. Right. What if there's... Oh, there's one there.
On it.
Right. Switch back to the bow. Now, I'm not sure if is it a frame drop or has it paused? Because in some of these games it auto pauses it. Alright, so yes. Wolf pelts, that's presumably just saleable. No. It's not even where my mouse was going. Okay, now I can't actually do anything. Oh, thank you. Why is it? Why? What is going on? Why are you charging forward, Davith? You're an archer. I don't know if it's some issue with the tactics system, maybe? Where deciding what they're doing next, and that's having an impact on... That's having an impact on their... on the frame rate. But it's also them working out what the enemies are doing as well. That looks like Herlocks. Oh no, they're just our guys. Technically. Let's move geography. A let. Oh. Now we're actually going to have to look at that. Oh. Can't pick that up. You found a corpse near the entrance to the Kokari Wilds. A letter on the corpse detailed a path through the wilds that should lead to the place where the deceased is meant to meet his father. So we just have to have a look at these. Quest related. My dear son, it pleases me that you wish to follow my footsteps and bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen a nice, dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving early for the wild, son, but I wanted to set up camp and get things started. The chase and respect one with survival skills in the wilds, so I hope to get a grip on that before you arrived, and maybe establish an agreement with the local tribes so that we had friends when you came. When you reach the you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location I've scouted out, where I've left you some supplies. Woohoo. If you're lost, try to get back to that spot and I'll find you. Landmarks are as follows. Look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. Pass a submerged tower on the right. Look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Walk along a path of roots and stones. Look for 2 large statues with a chest, but you'll find our meeting point. So we want to work through that. Tree leaning on a ruined building. Oh, that was because he's dying. I think he just collapsed.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by... They came out of the ground. Please, help me. I've got to...
We can take you back.
If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
And he may have
soldiers
collapsed.
were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward.
Yes, you
But
are.
this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
You sound like a coward to me.
I am simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
You relish Darkspawn. Let's just get this over with.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Okay. Well, oh, that... Ooh, hello.
Very well.
Yeah, keep shooting him, please. No, you also shooty person.
What? Let us end this quickly!
Yeah, oh, go for him, please. Felix updated, that'll be the Furlock. Oh. Great. What are you doing? No, everyone.
Right away.
Come on. auto-shooting now?
Yes. Yes.
There is no hope for you now.
Oh, this is...
I will not falter.
Oh, I did some damage. Maybe I should be sending them get involved.
Let us end this quickly.
I think we work well together.
You didn't do anything, with all due respect. I don't know how many of those I need.
As you say. We must strike quick.
Oh, hello. Alright, okay, well, actually, you also shoot. I'll move you forward and we'll work out what we're doing here. Ow. Wait, what are you guys doing? Charge. What are you guys doing? Guy right there, just continue attacking. So damn. Like before with the wolves, they were going from wolf to the next wolf to the so on. But now it's like, actually, you know what? We're gonna have to think about it. Oh. Hanging bodies. They're everywhere.
It will be done.
Ah, another vial. Right. No. Oh. Okay. Tree leaning on a ruined building. Fallen tree bridge. Because this looks like a fallen tree bridge. Ah. Yeah, tree leaning on a ruined building. Fallen tree bridge. So we'll go after this. We'll get darkspawn blood, vials of darkspawn blood of the 3 we need. And oh, I already can't remember what the next one is.
Look there. Poor slobs. I just see.
And then right. It always kind of confuses me because every so often is this frame rate just... I don't even know why. I don't know what's caused it. Look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Oh, high ruined arch. Let's go this way then. Where's that high ruined arch? Oh dear. Ah! And the roots and stones. Well, there's...
Let us end this quickly.
Okay, come. Yeah.
So shall it be. Is that it?
Why do you move up to shoot? I know you can wield Tabith, but you blow out.
Dangerous wildlife. It will be done.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes that... No. No. Jory, get out of the way. I don't want to die. I don't want to be that... I don't want to be this close. Can we attack the wall? Okay. Yeah, you just... Oh, I'm going to stand here. I know I came running up to get to fight the wolf. but I've decided to stop attacking. It's under arms. Wolfstone. Silly jewelry. Loot.
Very well.
Loot. What? No, 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 no. Oh! This frame rate stuff is really... I don't even know why it drops. That's the problem. Is it's like there doesn't seem to be any kind of logical kind of setup as to why it drops. It just does. Right. Farewell to Jogby. No, wrong button. See what it says. My dear son Jogby, I fear this is the last letter I owe you. I have difficulty finding the chastened to bring them the Maker's word. I've seen evidence of their passing. They appear to have left this area in great haste, possibly fleeing this so-called dog that are rumoured to be gathering in the wilds in ever greater numbers. I've left you a weapon and everything spare, my son. I will try to find you once I have found a safe space. I only hope that you will be safe. With luck, we will meet again. If you see her, I love her and take care of our family. Rigby. Right. Is that better than your current thing? Yes. So you can have that for the moment, but you will also be being stripped of all your stuff. The map. So there's something over this way that we've not explored. Do I want to more thoroughly explore a lower level area? Probably. Probably yes. Rather than jumping into slightly tougher areas. Guild. Because in theory I think this is going to be an easier time. Are we also... Oh, hello. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's one over there. There's one over. Switch to attacking him. Thank you.
As you
So I'm going to move you to relieve a little bit of the pressure on Alice by going for him, and I will try and free and kill this guy. Jury, you now move to him. You don't tell them to attack the next person, sometimes you don't, and it's really insistent. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you. A fitting climax for one episode. So, yes, I think next time we'll do a bit more exploring. My thought is this is going to be an easier area and slightly lower level area. So we should, with 4 of us, be all right. I've not really felt much pressure character other than this cursed frame rate. But, so we do a bit more exploring here, get a bit more experience out of bits and pieces before going somewhere that's going to be a bit more difficult. But yes, we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.